Oh yeah. Top of the morning to you. Good morning to the gods. Good morning. How far art thou? Let's see what's going on with this audio. Let's make sure that the audio is working. Here we are. What's up? Yeah, man. Good morning. Feels good to be back. I've been up for a while, obviously. Everyone knows. I'm excited about life. You see the topic, it's kind of different, it's kind of weird, right? But I want us to start to think in terms like this. Start to think in terms that are kind of weird, but are plausible, and that would start to have you on a plane of understanding yourself. Because that's what this is all about. Journey into love, to love of higher self, right? So, okay, first repeat after me. I woke up with all power. I woke up with all power. Voila. You know? So, if you could fly, imagine that. Whew, just fly. Just jump up and be in the air, right? Headed to your destination like a comet, like a shooting star. How much fun would that be? How exciting would that be? You know, how good would that be for you, right? So now imagine you have this wonderful ability. Like, where's the first place you would go if you could fly? See what I'm saying? Like, it's like a new car, I guess. I don't know, but like the first place you would go, like you might just want to go, like to your old neighborhood, right? Or you might want to go to, you know, the beach or something, right? I don't know. Fly to the end of the earth, right? But you would want to find out and see how good these new abilities are and test them and enjoy these abilities, right? You want to fly somewhere. Now, okay, you had a chance to enjoy yourself. You know that you can fly. You're a flyer. Dope. Now that you can fly, who would you tell that you can fly? This is a personal understanding. You know what I mean? You have your own personal relationships, friends, family, loved ones. Who would you tell that you can fly, that you have an extra ability? You know what I'm saying? Because again, also in that same premise is this, right? In that same premise, you have to understand that we're assuming that you haven't told anyone yet, right? So understanding that you haven't told anyone yet about your abilities, you could kind of take into account that maybe someone else has the same abilities and they didn't tell anyone, right? So that may be how you're moving when you're like, damn, if I tell somebody, maybe they have abilities and they'll come out and tell me their abilities. Yeah, that might be part of your thought. So you might wait to find out, hey, let's see who got abilities. Let's see who out here, giving hints of flying. Because again, obviously you've been flying, and because some people might not want to tell everybody that they're different, that they're able to, you know, to fly at the speed of light and, you know, faster than the speeding bullet type. You might not want everybody to know that because there's benefits to that, right? You could do extra stuff and you can get more money. You can, you know, you can take advantage of your abilities. So you might not want everybody to know that. I understand. But we're assuming that okay, cool. You've been watching people now, and you've seen that okay, cool. I have these abilities. Maybe there is someone that else that has these abilities. Okay, cool. So you've been watching and you're just looking and looking and seeing little tell signs of a person that has abilities, but they're hiding it. A person that knows better and can do better, but they're hiding it. They're holding it back because you know what it feels like because you can fly too, but you can't get to tell everybody that you can fly, that you're special, that you have, the gifts to go to places and get there fast and do stuff better and faster. But you know that you can do it. So you're watching. You're watching and you're looking and hopefully you're finding someone that demonstrates the same signs and abilities that you have. So what do you do when you find that person, or what do you do in between finding that person? Like, how do you keep this a secret? How do you continue to move around life being special, having abilities, being able to be faster, better, stronger without spilling the beans, without making yourself an object of a spectacle, without making yourself uh, um, a test tube or a science project? How do you fly? How do you keep your abilities without losing your freedom? That's the conversation for today. And I know, like I'm saying, I know this is kind of different, kind of far gone, but this is where I need you guys' mind to be at, understanding oneness and being one, and everybody ain't one. I need you to understand this type of reality that there are people out here that can fly. There are people that are in tune. There are people that have abilities, and we are looking for people who have just a little bit, demonstrating just a little bit, because we know that they might be hiding too. We hoping, like, nobody wants to be alone out here. If you could dig that, if you could totally understand what it's like to be uh, a superhero, then you would understand what it's like to be in a superhero team. You know what I'm saying? But being a superhero, you do understand that there are a lot of villains. So the hero only arrives when everybody else runs. So you get used to doing stuff by yourself. You get used to being the loner, the one dependable staple, you know? But sure, who wouldn't like to have a team, a resistance, a guy gang, you know? So what I want y'all to get, I want y'all to kind of understand and kind of like vibrate to is that, like, your abilities are to make you happy. Your abilities are designed to make your life easier, to make your life better. The thing about what we call magic is only designed to enhance your existence. Magic is only designed to elevate your situation. You see? So once we can get into that frame of thought that our abilities are designed to enhance our situation, our abilities, our gifts are designed to make our life better, then we can start to accept these gifts. We can start to hone these gifts and make these gifts better, because as these gifts get better, our life gets better. Like, you ever see somebody like that just works, um and again, I know me, I love to work. I'm a worker. I'm a work I'm a worker bee, right? How about that? I do floors, I do kitchens, I do windows, all that shit. But somebody that just likes the work, they don't like the result. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of times people get caught up in the work and not the results. You have to, like, if you building a house, you have to be prepared to live in. Like, you can't build a house for somebody else that you wouldn't live in. Like, that's the work. The work is the pleasure. The, like, I'm going to give this situation, I'm going to give this job, this person, this relationship, everything that I would want. You know, because I know that that's what I would want. Because these are the gifts that I have, and it's fun. Like you say, other people may not have the gifts, but hey, we have the gifts. And until we can tell other people, and until other people demonstrate that they have gifts too, we got to keep it to ourselves. You know, and that's the thing. Like, we want you to be free to be yourself. We want you to be free to be alive and to be happy and to be winning, but we don't want you to be a spectacle. You know, we don't want you to feel like you gotta tell everybody that you're different, that you gotta tell every zombie, every werewolf, that, you know, every vampire that you're a magical being. No, we gotta wait and let people demonstrate their abilities. Some people have it. Everybody don't have it. But when you see it, you know it because you have it. You see? And that's what we have to respect and appreciate, is that we know we have it. So us knowing that we have it means that it's possible that it exists, that it exists in the world, that there are ones, right? Countless, endless ones with abilities and opportunities to manifest, opportunities and abilities to contribute, to create. Yeah, flying is totally different. Flying is totally next level. Living above the fray, living above the ruckus is totally different. You know, how do you tell people that traffic doesn't affect you? The busy streets and the noise and the chaos doesn't affect you when you're flying above it. See, the shit is is a land, right? But I teach us manifestation. I teach us that what we see on the land is actually a canvas. There's no land. There's no um there's nothing stuck. There's nothing cemented. Everything is malleable. Everything is based upon your influence. Everything is upon your influence, you know? And sometimes you have to cloak it, because that's the reality of it. That's what we want to make sure, you know, we want to make sure that we can enjoy this shit. A lot of it, we get confused when we think that, because we're so forced to having to give, that we don't understand that we get to enjoy first. Once you enjoy your stuff, then you'll be able to handle persecution. Because again, persecution and these things, they are because we are different. You know, like, again, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to explain, like, yeah, we have to wait and look and watch and see the determining factor out here. Who are the ones? You know, people have to demonstrate and to show that they have abilities. At this particular stage, it's not on you. That's what I was telling people. Like, cool, if I'm gonna play this part, right, in this cosmic script, then I'm going to have to live it up. You're going to have to play it up. If you're going to be the thing, you're going to have to be the best thing, be the epitome of the thing. You can't, you know, you can't give them anything less than you will want. You will want 100%. You have to give 100%. But This is where the gods come in. This is where the what are the gods using you for? What are the ones using you for? This is where it comes in with our motives and our mindset. Because again, having your abilities means that you know better. You know more. You know things that other people could possibly use to gain abilities. You see what I'm saying? So you have to, one, trust that you know better. You have to trust that you know more, and then you have to trust your intentions. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's when it comes really down to knowing that you have an ability, but knowing your intentions with your ability is only for joy for yourself. Because joy for yourself means joy for others. If you're not a burden to somebody else, you are a fucking blessing to another nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a headache to somebody, then you are a smile to a nigga. So that's why we have to, get rid of toxicity and, forgive ourselves of toxic families and toxic environments so we can accept the fact that shit, we can fly. We can accept the fact that, hey, we are different. We are better than the environment. See, people don't want us to accept that the environment might have been the mud. The environment might have been the dirt, the shit, the fertilizer. It's not the creation. It's not the end product. We are the product. We are the rose. You know what I'm saying? We are the corn, the product, the spiritual growth that comes from these environments. Like you can't honestly, like you really can't get better. You can't get better than these environments, knowing what you know and still holding it tight. Like again, I'm not telling you, like bro said, like there is persecution out here. Like that, like you know what I'm saying? When you're different, everybody might want to look at your differences as, like, hey man, you're cursed. Or hey man, who do you think you are? Like when you're different, you don't get the opportunity to enjoy mediocrity because you're different. So it's like when people see you being different and they see you going fast and they see you, leaping bounds and, you know, that might scare them. Like again, like I said, like a lot of the times people, that their deepest enemies be their closest friends and be people that they started with. Because again, like what we all see is we see people starting together. We don't see people ending up in the same place. Everybody has their own personal journey. So as one person goes further, another person might grow distant. You know what I'm saying? And distance to some people is, a sin. Distance to some people is tantamount to war. You know what I'm saying? But it's not, because the brother or sister is just still going. They on higher self journey. Like again, when you're flying and it's kind of a secret, you can't really trip off of other people because you have to realize that they might be hiding a secret too. That's the sad part of it. Like a person might be persecuting you so that way they don't get persecuted. You know what I mean? A person might be pointing a finger at you so that way they can do what they accused you of. So it's like, I'm not the first person to tell you to run out and tell everybody that you are different, that you got different abilities, that you're able to get what you want. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you to wait till they demonstrate that they have these abilities. Because what they do don't fuck around and eat make you shit. You know what I'm saying? What they eat don't make you shit. So if they can figure it out and get it together and they can start demonstrating abilities, then it's time for a conversation. But you got to know you good. That's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on the ones. Oh yeah, it's going to be a time to congregate and to rejoice, but those are going to be the ones that demonstrated their abilities. Those are going to be the ones that demonstrated they have it. because it's so easy to shun us. It's so easy to shun the ones who work on themselves, to work on their abilities, to work that work on their sense of better, their sense of being better. Because better is a process. Being is a process. You're not in love with being, you're not in love with the process of living, the work that's entailed with living, then you're not going to get better at it. Like, we got to focus and fight for being better. Being better in our personal lives, being better in our spiritual lives, being better at manifesting, being better at forgiving, you know? Because again, like I say, like, even if a person is persecuting you, they're really just giving you opportunities to demonstrate your humility. They're giving you opportunities to demonstrate your love. Like, y'all have to understand, like, you can't tell somebody everything. Sometimes you got to show somebody. You tell a motherfucker, I love you, I love you, I love you, and then the time comes and you ain't nowhere to be found. Can you show me that you love me, that you care, that you support me? That is where we represent. Like, it's, when you watching these niggas and you see that they okay, cool, they got it, they almost there, then you jump into action, then you come and give them a hand. Because again, like I said, like, if y'all can see, like, a lot of these people that took this information and swept it up, they might not have internalized it. So if you don't internalize your gifts, you don't internalize your abilities, then it's not yours. It's faux. It's fraud. You got to take this shit and internalize it and keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself until it starts to bubble over. This ain't about money. It's about you winning and enjoying you. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, like, these people can't tell us how to win. If y'all can understand that and respect that they can't tell you how to win, don't let them determine your success. I told y'all that your struggle is not your identity, and therefore they cannot determine what you win for being you. What's the benefit to being you? They can't determine that. That is your determination. Knowledge of self. They don't want to deal with that. No one wants to deal with the true identity of the ones. You know? And that's all we need to focus on, is the knowledge of self, the knowledge of us. I tell you, everybody ain't one. Everybody ain't even a motherfucking. But that don't have nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your abilities. You got to focus on you. You have to know thyself. Wait for these motherfuckers to demonstrate their selves. They got to show you that they gods. They got to show you that they the ones. Because we know who we are. We know how we move in this world. We know that the harvest brings forth the work that we profited, that we done spoken to existence, and now we going to profit. We know that. Now we want to see what y'all know. We want to see what y'all know. You see? Because if you know what's going on, you should be moving like that. You should be, peace to the goddesses. You should be moving like that. You should be responding like that, like you know. Over here. My bad. You know, if you know. And that's the thing about it. Like, a lot of people pretend to know. A lot of people act like they know. A lot of people, you know, they pretend, but they don't want to demonstrate. So now we in a world of demonstration now. This is a whole time of living the inspiration, of living the reality, living the oneness, living the truth. You know what I'm saying? Once you live the truth, then you can understand why someone else might not be. Why someone else might be afraid to live the truth. Why another person might feel persecuted in their truth. It's different for us. You know? It's different for us. I don't want y'all to think that y'all have to go out here and we have to have a parade for the gods and the goddesses. No, we have to have influence. We have to get what we want. We have to enjoy our life and manifest our reality. That's how we save the world, because we are the ones that know better. Like I say, like if everybody just sitting here manifesting their reality, you ain't got time for dumb shit. You ain't got time for fuck niggas to come in and mess up your world, because you already scripted it out. You already set the stage for your success, for your win. And you're just walking into your greatness. You're just walking into your highest self. We're not leaving this stuff to chance. The persecution is different. It's different on this side. It's different on this side. And I'm not telling everybody. See, like again, I'm straight source. I'm straight sourced up. I don't really have to deal in magic. I don't have to deal in spells. I don't have to deal in um writing, anything. It's straight source, straight connection. You know, I'm connected. So it's like no weapon formed. It's nothing that a nigga could do against me. And I got the illest spirit team in the world. I'm surrounded by a bunch of gods and goddesses that wish well on me. So it's nothing that a nigga could do for me. So I don't mind stepping out and being a poster boy. But this comes after years and years and years of experience of being persecuted. It comes after years and years of experience of being hated and being mad at, because why this nigga won't lose? Why this motherfucker just can't go sit the fuck down and take a L? His time came and passed. He want to keep it going. That's the difference between the ones. Like I'm okay with being persecuted, because I become adapt to it. But I don't want y'all to come adapt to it. I don't wish my motherfucking existence on y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, like I'm no nigga that's telling y'all better than me. A lot of y'all niggas is way better than me from the gate, and a lot of y'all younger niggas gonna be 10 times better than me. You know what I'm saying? With this manifesting and the law of attraction, you know, because y'all gonna grow up in the environment where that is a common thing, common situation, where you see people doing it and you see people living it and you see people manifesting it. We want to create that space. This is just the beginning. But yeah, I'm not the person that's telling us to start there. You don't start there. You can't start there in this world. You can't start there in this world. We are still the forgotten. We are still the forgotten. So cool, leave us the fuck alone. Don't think about me now, because I'm getting myself together, because I'm doing better. Nope, I'm forgotten. Leave me here, right? And we'll take this and we'll build paradise here. Heaven on earth is the theme for 2020 ever, right? 2020 ever. So this is how we gotta remind ourselves. This is what I have to continue to stand out and take a bullet or two, because this is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing. Success is a thing. I am is a thing. Knowledge of self is a thing. There's nobody out here afraid of these mere mortals. And I'm not trying to put that on y'all, that y'all afraid of these niggas. I'm not telling y'all that. But again, you need to shoot your shot. Keep practicing. I want y'all to practice. I want you to develop a certain amount of trust in yourself and in your abilities. A certain amount of trust that you can be able to blend in and go in and out of these room full of vultures with your abilities intact. You know what I mean? When you in these places where motherfuckers is offering you shit just because you are who you are, and you can still, nah, I'm good, thank you. No, you look nice doing it. Okay, I'm excited for you, but I'm good, thanks. And your abilities are intact. I need y'all to understand that and feel that and appreciate yourself for that. You know? Everybody don't need to know how fantastic you are in the beginning. Everybody don't need a scouting report on the gods. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this nigga got a jumper. You better watch him. As soon as he bring it up half court, put the press on him, cause he got a three from deep. They don't need to know that. They don't need to know that. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want y'all to think that this is a fad. This is a life. This is everlasting. This will be from here to eternity. This is America. Welcome back to the American dream, where there are American dreamers that manifest their reality, where there are American gods that create the world that we live in. The new paradigm. Like people have to live inside of the world that we create. You know? Humans have to live inside of the world that we manifest. So there's no need to rush out here and to start fights with your family and friends because you so damn good. No, help them be good. Press and see if they playing dead, because a lot of these niggas is playing possum. A lot of these motherfuckers are playing dead, playing sleep, because there's so much hatred out here. It's so much. It's no benefits to winning. It's no benefits to success. Niggas are, again, they are their struggle. So your struggle does not include a success, because your struggle is, well, what's that doing for the whole struggle? So our guides, we're on a whole nother trip. We're gonna see if you bigger than that, if you're better than that. If you stuck in this TV struggle, you stuck in this timeline therapy struggle, everything that's going on with these in your timeline upsets you, then shit. Like, we don't feel that same way. We can't be influenced by people that don't have the power, people that don't have the same abilities we do. We can understand these niggas might be upset. Life might not be a dream. Some of us got a whole different experience. Some of us got a whole different situation with life. And these motherfuckers want you to be mad at it. Like I'm the nigga that's telling you, bro, like, I don't give a fuck where you come from. Represent that shit. Represent your story, how fucking bad it was, how good it was. It's yours. Because the shit ain't as bad as you think, and the shit ain't as good as these other niggas think. Everybody's shit is fucked up. Everybody's shit is fucked up. It's a part of the game. It's a part of, are you going to stay or fly? Are you going to be better, or are you going to submit? Who are you? You know, like, we have to respect our parents and our previous generation. You know what I'm saying? Because them niggas will be like, yo, man, y'all gonna do something, y'all gonna make a change. And same shit I'm saying about y'all niggas, they thought about us. They knew it was gonna come, that we was gonna spark this shit. We was gonna change the fucking paradigm. The shit was gonna be a wrap. They knew it, but they didn't know per se how to. Let's just get these niggas in position. Let's just make sure these niggas is safe and protected in order to grow and to blossom into their true self. Because again, like, yo, you can't, I be telling you about this soul kin, about this spiritual will that we're on. This is a cosmic dance, you know? Like, you have to get into the state where you trust yourself. Y'all niggas is smarter than you could ever imagine. Y'all know more than exists in the motherfucking world, because the world is designed to hide your truth from you. The world is designed to hide the real history from you. So you know what really happened. A lot of us know what really happened. It don't sit right with our motherfucking soul. The lies and this motherfucking shit that they put on us. We feel differently. We know differently. It's a new energy. It's a new breed. Like I'm telling you, the niggas that they forgot are going to be the ones that rule the world. The overlooked cornerstone, right? You know what I mean? That's what motherfucking My other niggas want to say the cornerstone that you overlooked, the forgotten. But there is the universal shift. There is a shift in the cosmic, in the cosmos. There is a great awakening. There is levels to this shift. You know what I'm saying? There are levels to this shift. And when we are leveling up, we are taking back our minds. It's a hard situation because again, you gotta understand that everybody's like, well, what can I do with that? Nigga, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, cause I know what I could do with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what I can't do with the shit too, right? I can't lose. So it's like you gotta look at people and be like, man, are they a loser? Cause you give a motherfucker a win and he be upset. You give a motherfucker something he don't feel like he deserve, he gonna be upset. Oh man, I ain't got no way to wear that too. I'm gonna wear that too. Man, that shit. All that's gonna do is just, man, yeah, man, it's just gonna. How much it costs? You gonna give it? Oh man, I don't. This is too fancy. Can't give niggas shit they don't feel like they deserve. Can't give a nigga an ability he don't feel like he deserves. You got a chance to live your dream. He don't feel like he deserves it. What do? If you could fly, who would you tell? You know, this is the next level of the game. This is knowing thyself. This is knowing thyself. I don't give a fuck about these other niggas. I don't want y'all to know these niggas. I don't even give a fuck. I took the time trying to get y'all to know me so I could demonstrate what the fuck is in me, right? But don't know me, nigga. Know thyself. You see, I know his ones out here. Of course, you know, I met y'all. I'm talking to you all the time. I know that, but I'm telling you, like in the world, in the motherfucking, in the energy space, there is a power right now, y'all. There's a there's a shift. There is. I told you about the sixth sun, that extra little bit of boom banga binga. It's getting better. It's getting worse for these fuck niggas. It's getting better for the gods. See a lot of happy harvest in the world. See a lot of smiling faces in the world. You see people knowing better and responding better. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep yourself together. That's what I'm saying. Like, if the world fall apart, can you keep yourself together? Remember, I used to tell y'all these niggas is crazy. They out here prepping all this shit. They don't walk around and see that there's a river every fucking less than a mile. Every 6 to 7 blocks, a nigga gotta cross a bridge. It's a lot of silly shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker think the world gonna end, like the river's gonna dry up. Like the fish gonna just stop growing and you ain't got no chance to catch up. Like it ain't fucking deers in everybody's yard right now. Like it ain't coyotes in the middle of the city. But that's the mentality that some of these people have. They don't know themselves. They don't know that they could get right in a disaster. If you know yourself, you know that you woke up with all power. That ain't going, you know what I mean? Like shit, with this motherfucker woke up mad and depressed, that ain't gonna help me. This motherfucker feeling bad, his wife and girl and all this. What the fuck they got to do with me? I woke up with all power. So let me help you right quick. Get your shit together. So that way you can be okay and trust yourself so I ain't got to worry about it. You know? Because the shit is designed for us to hate ourselves. The shit is designed for us to look in mirror and to model these motherfucking actors and these entertainers. These niggas with no credibility, no stripes, no motherfucking hands and feet in the ground, in the mud. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I told y'all this is a game and it's full of agents and all that shit. But I'm the Neo that don't run from agents. I knew that before I came. I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. How do you do this? Like Jay, like, how do you do this shit? How do you be blindfolded and tied to a motherfucking stake and everybody around here is the sword and the snake and all this shit? What do you do? How do you play this game? How do you enjoy life like that? Because you know your fucking self. No weapon form. So it's like, it don't matter that a nigga is an agent. Who cares? I know me. I know the power that I woke up with. Fucking agent gonna do with me. He gotta go to another nigga. He gotta find out how and what, you know what I mean, makes sense. He not tapped in. He not in tune. These motherfuckers gotta have a meeting. I worry about some powerless people and shit when you should be focused on yourself, building up your power, building up your energy. Like I'm telling y'all, like y'all understand, I was so excited about the nigga Kendrick Lamar's song because not only was he like, you know, like he did the Priest King, like he did the whole thing. He did the whole thing, but he really was going line for line. He took the whole entire concept of God and being God and what we teach here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm attractive. That's what we want to be. Fuck physical. If you're attractive, if you have that law of attraction in tune and intact and you mastered your law of attraction, you're going to be attractive. You might be. You might have to dumb yourself down. I'll tell you about the Tom Cruise, put the hat on and the shades and shit. Because you might be attractive. But you can't get caught up in that. What do you say next? I can't fuck with you no more. I'm fasting. He on a highest self journey. He's highest selfish. He's highest selfish. He's on a highest self journey. Has a motive. He's motivated. There's something going on right now with this young man that he has a plan and he's going to stick to it. He's going to fast. See what I'm saying? I'm going to get back to you. Don't worry. I can't fuck with you. See, this is the new mind. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to hate on niggas. I'm just trying to share what I know. I'm not trying to stop a motherfucking agent. I'm trying to free an agent. I'm not trying to kill a motherfucking agent. I'm trying to put an agent onto himself. Dog, you don't need them niggas. Y'all don't need these weird niggas. Tap into yourself. And now I told y'all it's over because these young niggas know it. These young niggas feel it. So if these young niggas is gonna make hits and fucking about the life, about the understanding, it's a rap. It's a rap. His whole everything he said, like, I don't know if y'all can watch that Kendrick Lamar video and then go back and watch The Forgotten. Watch The Forgotten. His video is The Forgotten. It's the same fucking thing. He took The Forgotten and made a rap music video. That shit is dope. That shit is dope. It's fucking incredible. And line for line, he gonna change the game. Line for line, he gonna change the game because everything he's talking about is spirituality. I'm in a groove, is what he's saying. Line for line, he took the whole shit and he mainstreamed it. This is what we have to do. I'm telling you, the climate is changing. The climate is changing. It's going to be easier for us to be us. They're going to have to demonstrate that they are them. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to jump out of our skin at this particular point. If you can believe, if you can know in yourself, know that you got the ability to manifest the reality, that you can help these motherfuckers. That's it. You ain't got to press the nigga. You ain't got to fight a nigga and shit. No, nigga. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for you to show me you got it. And then here you go. Here's the look. Here's the swag. Here's the extra. Read all about it. Because again, we already got it. We the ones. We in a groove. We on a higher self journey. Like, do you know how many ways you could break that down? I'm telling you, like, listen, when these younger kids start getting the fucking selfish, this higher selfishness, when the world starts tapping into this higher selfishness, do you understand the love that's going to fucking come out of this shit? Do you understand the peace and the energy that's going to come out of this shit? Because it sound crazy. I can't fuck with you. I'm fasting. I'm motivated. Hey, I'm in tune. Hey, that's what he's saying. And that's what they're hearing. That's what they're feeling. I can't fuck with you. I'm motivated. Hey, can't fuck with you. I'm in tune. Hey, can't fuck with you. I'm God. Hey, that's what they're saying. That's what the resonance. That's what's resonating. You ever? I mean, it's a hard world where you can't find a song that'll send you to you, where you can't find a song that'll encourage you to stay on it, stay on your path, brother. Keep the peace and energy in your life. Stay focused. It was a time where motherfuckers might not have been able to find certain outlets for positivity. It's a dangerous world. Y'all in a dangerous world right now. That's why I'm telling y'all, we ain't got to do nothing. Be a God. Keep manifesting. Keep changing the world. Keep changing the world. Keep creating a paradigm. It's levels to the shift. It's levels to the shift. You understand? We can't just put everybody into motherfucking God mind. We can't. We wish we could. They gotta want it. You gotta want it. It's a beautiful thing when a nigga want it though. Like I tell y'all, man, like man, like the worst thing the niggas would do to me is the carrot and the stick. That's the worst and the best thing. The carrot and the stick. These niggas master that shit. Oh yeah, we give it to you. Nope. Oh yeah, nope. And you just running and running. And then I learned about the extra mile. So by the time they done pulled the stick up, I'm already there. I done ate the motherfucking carrot, and they just sitting there with a stick. Like, wait a minute, you done? And you did all of this? Yeah. Oh, here goes some more carrots that I done, that I done found on my way to higher self. So you can have them carrots back for the next nigga that you want to play this carrot and stick game with. Because that's reality, bro. They can't give us nothing. We gotta figure it out. I tell you, that's my mom's favorite saying. One of her favorite sayings, besides "you stupid," when you don't figure it out. But we don't get opportunities to fail. We don't get opportunities to not figure this shit out. So once we figure it out, everybody else wins. Everybody else benefits. It's easy to take the low road. I told y'all, these niggas gonna be writing songs about this motherfucking times. They're gonna be writing songs about this motherfucking time. I told y'all this shit. Shout out to Cicero. He did it first. Gotta give it to him. He wrote the theme song. But shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to all these new guys. Shit that I probably even heard. But the nigga used the name too, because y'all know Spirit Rich is my motherfucking theme. It's my mantra. That's what I want to give to niggas. If I can't give niggas nothing else, fuck this history shit. Fuck this history shit. Because that ain't gonna help us live today. But this Spirit Rich shit, oh yeah, what it rich spirit, however you want to say it, keep these concepts together. You can't divorce it. You cannot. You can say it either way you want to say it, but the concept is the same, nigga. The concept is the same, nigga. That's what I'm here to give niggas. That's what I've been waiting to give niggas. Have rich spirit. Make you feel spiritually rich. Because you can't be physically rich if you spiritually poor. Oh, ain't that a bitch? Can't. How you gonna get it if you ain't got it? I want to know. I want to see it. I see. Oh, it's some niggas pretending. I ain't gonna front of some actors, some high paid motherfucking actors that's pretending. But when the curtains come up, we all get to see it. 10 years in, we all get to see it. Every harvest, you all get to see it. Come on, man. Gotta stay high vibrational, man. This is for the future. This is for the future. This ain't for no distraction. This ain't to win nothing from these niggas that's losing. This ain't to, like y'all have to understand why we do what we do. Why I do what this is, man. This is for the future. This is for the ones. This is for the people that know better. Everybody ain't one. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, gaslight y'all niggas and shit. Oh yeah. We all no, nigga. These motherfuckers scared to win. These motherfuckers scared of success. These motherfuckers are scared of higher selfishness. Scared to be motivated. It's so easy to not stick to your motherfucking to your guns. To not stick to your plan and shit. It's so easy. You know how hard it is to not take the shortcut? How hard it is to go the extra mile? I don't know. Because I've been doing it for so long, it's the only thing I fucking know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when you really winning, I assume. I feel like when it becomes a part of you. When doing the most becomes a fucking part of you and shit. Like again, like I realized right now and shit. Like when we was young, a lot of my friends might have been fronting. You know, we be popping bottles and we be doing the most and shit, taking pictures and flossing, you know what I mean, living life. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of grew up, right? I guess. You know what I mean? And they don't want to live the life no more. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, all right. Now when we go out, we still can't eat at nice restaurants. We still can't pop bottles. We still can't enjoy the taste of champagne. We didn't like the taste of it when we was doing it. Then why was we doing it? If we didn't like the taste of Belvedere when we was drinking it, then why was we drinking it? If we didn't like the taste of fucking the restaurants we went to, why did we do it? I thought we were doing this shit because we liked it. And since we liked it and enjoyed it, this is how I want to maintain my life. I want to keep it this way. Doing the things that I like. Now, not to say that cool, you don't have family and friends and kids, college and all that shit. Yeah, man, life is real. I'm not saying that. But if you want it, you'll figure it out. I know niggas that figure it out. That's not fronting. That wasn't fronting. Kids in college and the motherfuckers are still riding, balling and popping bottles like, yeah, the motherfuckers out the house. Let's go. Can't wait. You know what I mean? You next. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't stop. Nothing changes who you are. Nothing changes who you are. Let these other niggas pretend. Like, that's what I be trying to explain to niggas. Like, sometimes you could take a year off. Take 2 years off. Who the fuck cares? Because when in that time, if you're building up, if you're working on yourself, if you're growing spiritually, you're growing mentally, you're going to be so much better and so further ahead of these niggas. When you step back out, they're going to think you was fucking never gone and always the fuck, you know what I mean, where you are. People are afraid to work on themselves. They are afraid to take some time out the club and some time off the scene. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to fuck around and not be popping. You imagine that? Some niggas want to be popping so bad that they can't imagine just figuring out themselves and then go back as the pop. As the pop, like, that's the thing about when I say about the lines and the clubs and all this shit. I feel like, yo, man, I'm a real cool guy. I feel like I'm a extra special person. Y'all might want me in here. That's just how I feel about myself. So who's the guy that's in control of the people and determining the people? You know what I mean? Because if y'all determining people, I feel like I'm the type of person that y'all want in here. That's just how I feel. So I don't want to wait in line to find out if I'm the person that y'all want in here or not. I'm gonna walk to the front. This is me. I feel like y'all want me in here. That's how we gotta feel about ourselves. We gotta know that about ourselves. I'm not telling y'all to dumb down your life. I'm just telling you not to let everybody know until they demonstrate to you. You gotta be so good at your shit that it don't matter what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you doing your shit, you're so good at your shit, right? That they see your shit and they gotta demonstrate a little bit of something. They gotta come with it. That's it. They gotta come with it. And as they come with it, you encouraging the shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all, I know this shit is hard to fucking believe and hard to understand. But it's like in this world, like he said, the persecution, right? The persecution is the course. It's par for the course. Niggas is going to challenge you. They're going to fight you. It's going to be a battle, my nigga. So you better practice on yourself because you'll just be battling all these niggas. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you fight an agent and shit, you get to the point where these motherfuckers. All right, here's what we gotta understand too. Some of these niggas, like about an agent and all this shit, these niggas aren't real people. Some of these niggas might be sent to die by the people that send people to die. You know what I'm saying? Like their character might just be a nobody, and it's not for something. It's just, you know, their character is just whatever. It's just to set up another character, or to enhance another character, or to make another character look good, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they real people. They don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? But they sending them to you to die. You know what I mean? So you freeing this nigga. He don't want to die. He can, once you let him realize these niggas just sent you to die, cuz they just sent you to die. They don't care about you. You thinking that they're your motherfucking friends and that this is the right side. But all of these motherfucking agents and motherfucking Jesuit priests, all that type of shit, masonry, all them organizations, the motherfuckers are sent to die. They have a commander. They are motherfuckers that move under the agent, under a motherfucking a order of an agent. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know that it's a no-win. And they can't do nothing about it. Cause again, a lot of these niggas are soldiers. They've been sold. They got shit on these niggas. Shit over their head. Shit on tape. Shit on motherfucking on video. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, man, like you gotta, like I say, like, I'm not telling everybody to play this game. But you gotta understand, I gotta figure out a way how to have these niggas free without the baggage. How do you help niggas be free without the fuck shit of the agency? You know what I'm saying? That's the hard motherfucking life too to understand. Is that when motherfuckers be too deep on the agent side, too deep on the motherfucking covert mission side, you know, where they can't even motherfucking imagine a life without it and shit. Like I'm telling y'all, like this world right here is different. In the world where I live in, where you have to manifest your reality, I'm not manifesting extra problems. Certain shit needs to be done with and eradicated, true indeed. But a lot of shit just needs to be pruned and clipped. You know what I'm saying? It's the maintenance. It's a manicure. You know, what's it called? The edges. Get your dead ends. That's what a lot of this shit is. You know, a lot of stupid shit is holding us down and keeping us back. So that's where we at, man. I'm totally excited about life, man. I'm totally excited. I feel inspiring. You know? I feel inspiring. And that's the goal. That's the goal. I don't know what other people's goal is out here. You know what I'm saying? But my goal is to inspire people to be spirited. You know what I'm saying? In their own self. Tapped in. Shit. Like, this is a wonderful life. This is a wonderful time to be alive, to be an Indian, to be a God, to be one. Like, I mean, I feel bad for niggas. Because if that type of shit is happening, like, dog, like, you cannot tell me that this nigga did not take the Forgotten and make a whole music video off of the Forgotten. You can't tell me that. Nobody could tell me that. Nobody could tell me that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say. That nigga took a whole video, a whole fucking video book, and made a music video. And that shit was ill as dumb fuck. He in the hotel. I mean, you gotta see it. Y'all gotta see it, y'all. Like, this nigga is crazy. He's on one. He doing the Priest King shit. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with these other guys, bro. Like, man, like, this is crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. That shit is crazy, bro. That's a very exciting situation, man. I think one of these days we might have to go over the lyrics of that shit. I can't even understand all the lyrics. I ain't gonna lie, the nigga going line for line and shit. I can't. He, I gotta really go line for line. I gotta probably read the lyrics. You know, because the nigga said some shit about why he lying on Benjamin. I'm thinking he talking about Judah Benjamin. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like the tribe of Benjamin. But he talking about 100. He talking about 100 stacks. And the way he freaked, like I said, he freaked it. Like, why y'all lying on Benjamin? You know what I mean? But he talking about money. So I was like, ew, like, you gotta listen to that nigga. He gonna run. But yeah, it's a lot of that going on, man. I can only imagine what the new breed is about to do. Cause it's the new breed. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a new breed. Watch yourself, nigga. Watch yourself. It's a whole new breed of niggas. Watch yourself. I'm telling you, better watch yourself, fool. Nigga Umar Johnson was mad as fuck. It's the millenniums. Where y'all at? I'm talking to y'all millennials. They the niggas that they brainwashing. Why brainwashing these niggas? These niggas is how you brainwash a nigga onto themselves? Somebody explain that. How do we brainwash a nigga and tell them about their self? Tell them to trust they self. Man, it's a lot of shit going on, man. And a lot of energy in the world, bro. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen by December. I know I keep saying that, and it's crazy. But y'all gotta understand. Why didn't I say January? You know what I mean? That's the end of the year. It make a lot of sense. And I be wanting to say January. I really do, because I don't know what is December? Or like, what the fuck? Last year I had to set up by January. But this year I'm like, man, I feel like I know like December it's gonna be stupid. I don't know what's gonna happen by December and shit. I actually thought Drake was gonna do something. So and Drake just dropped the track with 21 Savage, and it wasn't that. Little Baby though, he's definitely on it though. He's definitely on it though. You know, he been on this shit. He been on that shit. His album is on this shit. But that's something different though. But I feel like Lil Baby been on type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. But that's Bo Starks. Bo Starks been on that shit for a long time. But Rich Spirit. Y'all don't understand, bro. This is the mainstream. This is what we fucking want. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily looking to be the guy. I gotta be confused. Who's the guy? You know what I mean? Like shit. And it's not a guy. It's a lot of guys. Everybody is a guy. So who are you? Who are you in this shit? You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't imagine what it's about. I mean, I can imagine, but I can't imagine. You have to understand. I really don't know what's about to happen. It's a weird situation. It's weird. Like, I can't imagine how big this shit could be in a week. It's like a week left. It's like a week or two left. I can't imagine how big something could happen. What could happen in a week or two? I don't know what could happen possibly in a week or two. I don't know. But the nigga took a whole fucking he took a video book and made a music video. That was crazy. I think, and if you look at I looked at I put it on Pandora. I'm like, oh, let me go to Pandora and fucking vibe to this shit. In the shower with the shit, rocking to the shit. Shit is a banger. So I got it on Pandora, right? And I looked at the album cover. I mean, he might be on a whole. He might have took a whole and made a whole album off of the fucking the Forgotten, yo. If you look at the album cover of his or the cover art of that fucking video, that song, this nigga look like he on. But that's what's up though, man. You gotta fuck around and like, and I mean, you know, a whole album that might be a stretch. A song that the video definitely. You don't do that. Those aren't coincidences. Those aren't coincidences. Certain shit is a coincidence. The name, okay, maybe. The name, maybe. The name and the content, getting a little sketchy. Like I said, just the song enough would have been enough for me to be like, yeah, this is it. This is a nigga that's knowing what's going on. He paying attention. He watching. He tuned in. I would have knew that just off the song. You don't come up with Spirit Rich and Rich Spirit off this shit. And then like I said, the lyrics was all the shit that I be saying. All the shit that I be saying and shit. Everything, you know what I mean? I'm manifesting. I'm a medium. He said, I'm a spirit medium. I'm not a rapper. Like, you know what I mean? Like the nigga is a spirit medium now. He not no rapper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all know when I come here and we be talking, we had these that's why I like having these conversations, because we get to, you know what I mean? We get to, some, like I said, y'all know a lot of these shits, we might not even play them because they just for the ones. They're just for us. And we get to reveal shit, you know, and come back and do it another time, right? But, yeah, man, like, that spirit medium shit, like, you gotta be one. You gotta let the motherfucking shit through you. Like, he not a rapper no more. Nigga's a spirit medium and shit. Like, you know what I mean? He's on some new crazy shit. Like, I love it, man. Like, I'm excited, yo. I know that seems crazy because I don't know what that does for anybody, right? But for the kids, that does a lot, man. For the next generation, for these other rappers, do you know how hard the bar to set now? Because now Drake got to do something with this shit now. You got to come spirit rich and spiritual, and it's a standard now. You fucking with Kendrick Lamar. How you let a conscious nigga go commercial? I still only making conscious music. That shit, man. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I don't know. Man, I'm excited, bro. Like, just about what's going to happen. Who's going to be touched? Who's going to benefit? You know what I'm saying? That shit's that shit slapping. Yeah, man, that shit is slapping. I'm just excited, bro. Like, if y'all could understand what it's like. You know what I mean? Like, really, what it's like. I'm excited. And I mean, I don't give a fuck about hate. And like I said, that's a part of it. That's the fun part. I'm like a lot of these niggas. They don't know they got the right nigga for the hate shit. Like, I don't really care, man. Like, I don't really care. Like, I've been so fucking. What is the shit? Hated on. You know what I mean? My whole motherfucking life for nothing I ever could do. Could never do anything for these niggas to hate you and shit. You ain't got to. Just being born was enough for a lot of niggas to hate me. So y'all got the right one. Oh, you got a reason to hate me. Ain't you special? Shit. You know what I mean? I know some niggas that ain't got a reason. They don't need a reason and shit. So y'all motherfuckers can hate all you want. Y'all can be mad all you want. The shit work. The shit is influential. That's all I'm trying to fuck around and do to y'all niggas. Show y'all niggas and teach y'all niggas and share with y'all niggas influence. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, we gonna do it. We ain't worried about the enemies and all this extra shit. We gonna do it. We gonna change this motherfucker. We gonna make spirituality mainstream. Hello? Y'all not fucking hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. We gonna make spirituality mainstream. It ain't all right, cool. Give it a day. Somebody, I mean, a nigga gonna have to come out with a song, something on this wave, man. This is the wave. Told y'all, spirituality's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I'm excited, man. I love it when a plan come together. You know, too bad. Too bad for these Negroes. They ain't magical. You know what I mean? I wonder when niggas gonna start talking. See, the thing about the magic is scary. I don't know. The magic is scary. Magic is scary. I ain't gonna front. And people don't really understand the magic I be talking about. They used to motherfucking, abracadabra type shit. They're not used to real magic. You know what I mean? Real imagination, real manifestation, real law of attraction. So that's what scares niggas, you know? But I'm just trying to show niggas. Because I know that I can talk about this shit all to my fucking first 10 blue. But if I show y'all niggas this shit, y'all ain't got no excuses and shit. Motherfuckers can't show y'all this shit. So if I can show y'all this shit, you ain't got no excuses. And like I say, the sad part is that a lot of these young niggas is that they fucking young. You know what I mean? They ain't got nothing to lose. They gonna try this shit. And I'm telling you, they gonna fuck around and be better than me at this shit. These other niggas, they scared. They motherfucking. It look good, sound good, smell good, taste good, but it ain't good for me though. All right, well, leave it alone. Then. Fuck you want me to do? I mean, to force y'all niggas to be you, be high yourself. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. It's not some shit you force a nigga to do. This ain't some shit you force on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like the universe can't force on a nigga to be the ruler. Like nobody, like I said, like I didn't want to do this type of shit. The shit is what the shit is. Either you all who the fuck you are or you're not. And sit the fuck down. And if you can't sit down, then there must be a reason. You can't sit down. Stop fucking fighting this shit. You know? But yeah, if you can step out, step the fuck out, my nigga. Step out. Cause these niggas ain't gonna do nothing to you. But I do understand that right now it still ain't the climate. But it's coming. I feel like it's coming, man. That's what I'm saying. I want y'all to have these type of conversations so y'all can start understanding that when you do find yourself wanting to share these motherfucking abilities, you'll know who to share them with. Because, yeah, I mean, there are other people that have these abilities, but you got to let them demonstrate. People got to, you know what I mean? Like, because you out here, you should be using your shits as you move, but you should be able to, you know what I mean? Nobody knows that you're doing it. Right? Just think you lucky or some shit. Got good vibes. But as you using your shit, you see other people, they using their shit. You're like, okay, I know what you're doing. I do that. You know what I mean? Until you start getting into them spaces and them places, you start seeing people doing shit that you didn't even know that you could do. Like I tell niggas, the person, like, the shit that really freed me um, for business and life and everything and how sad life was and shit was a nigga on some pimp shit. That nigga freed me and shit. Because he had me understand products. Like I'm like, I never looked at a product as a person and shit. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at a product as a person. I never looked at it as a product as a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like a product is a relationship. A product is a person. You can't just be selling products and selling pussy and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to look at the shit. So when a nigga showed me differently, nigga tell you a lot of things, but a nigga showed me differently and shit. And I took it and I just did what I did with it. I saw life from it. You know what I'm saying? I saw life from it. And that's what I tell you about vampires. Like all vampires ain't bad people and shit. They become bad people when you realize that you don't need a vampire and shit. You know what I mean? They're like, you know, they're taking advantage of you and what you have. But that don't necessarily make them a bad person. You know what I'm saying? But that's the life of a person that's talented and gifted. We are subject to people. Like our gifts and our talent are commodities. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck, somebody can make some money off the shit that we do, and we need to learn how to fuck around and make money off the shit that we do. And that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, cause again, to me, the same way that we take time to create an idea, or for a project, a movie, a script, an album, a song, whatever, a beat, whatever you take to be creative with, you could take that same creativity and be creative with financing and be creative with business and be creative with fucking farming and be creative with fucking life. Cause all this shit is impossible. All this shit is difficult until you finish it. You're like, damn, that shit was I can't believe I thought it was so hard. I can't believe I thought it was so impossible. Like, man, we can't believe these niggas and shit. That's the facts. We can't believe these niggas. We gotta know better. We gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? We gotta trust in ourselves. We gotta know that the shit that we do resonates. I hate to be the nigga that keep telling y'all this shit. I hate to be that nigga. You know what I mean? Like, damn. But I ain't lied to you yet, nigga. And I ain't trying to start. So I guess I gotta keep being that nigga. But the shit we do, it resonate. And you know, Morris Muhammad took the Spirit Rich and he called it Spirit Rich Old. Some shit. He took Spirit Rich and called it spiritual. So he might be mad at the nigga, like, no, he ain't steal from you, he stole from me, nigga. he stole my he stole my shit that I stole. He stole the shit I stole. That's crazy. Yeah. But too bad he don't talk like you, and too bad he got my whole fucking video. Like, y'all understand? I worked in Hollywood. I'm a producer, dog. I have produced real shit, so I know how what it's like to come up with a concept for a fucking video or some shit. Like, I don't like shooting in hotels. I don't think that that's. I think that people don't like that. Not to say that people do or don't, but I don't think that that's like the thing. So I be trying to avoid it. You know, I try to avoid it because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to be fancy and all this extra shit. But he took it and he freaked it. That was dope. But yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't really be because again, for me, I think that a lot of that shit be distracting for people and shit. Like, you get distracted by a nigga and where they at, and you won't focus on getting where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to avoid and shit. Like like when Jay was like, "You gonna jump back in there just to show him that you can," type shit. Like, that is not like a thing, right? But the thing about what she was saying is like it's a thing, but it's not a thing. You know what I mean? Like I really kind of lost myself. But like you have to really become the thing. Like you know what I'm saying? But you can never become the thing. It's like Total Recall. That's what I tell you. I remember I told you about Total Recall. Like that's how I felt. I felt like it was Total Recall and shit. You know what I mean? I felt like it was Total Recall, and like the motherfucker was sitting there laughing at the nigga and shit, and it was him laughing at him and shit. You're like, aha, look at you down there. You up here fighting the resistance. Aha, dumbass. You're like, what? You're like, yeah, nigga. Like, nah, nigga, we the gods, nigga, da 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 da, nigga. Like, I'm like, are y'all stupid? That's how I felt. But again, I do get it. I understand what was happening. But you know, I felt like Total Recall. I felt like I was played by myself. Like I played myself. Like, how did you do that? Why would you do that? And it was like a movie. And I'm like, God damn. And I was mad as fuck. And like I said, because I'm mad at myself, at my real self, because I'm my new self now. I was the person that I was, like, you know what I mean, have become, like, the brave, the warrior Indian and shit, right? I was the forgotten, right? Well, I wasn't even the forgotten then and shit. I was the fucking just everything. I don't know. I was the forgotten. I was the robbed. I was the stolen. I was the motherfucking the plundered. I was retribution. I was a lot of shit last year. I was a lot of shit. You know? That shit was crazy. But I had to realize, like, look, like, stop. Because, I mean, like, not to say I was already stopped, but I was like, the reason why I was like, it's cool to stop. It's because, dog, like, we're not trying to destroy the world that we created. We created this world. I know that seems crazy and shit. Like, not to say that we're going to destroy it. Nobody, I know I don't think I got the type of power anyway. I get it. But not to say we could destroy it. But that's not the goal of it. The goal is for us to live abundant in the shit. The goal is for us to be magical in the bitch. Not for us to destroy the shit. Because all we're gonna do is rebuild the shit. We them type of dudes, like I'm telling you, like these niggas don't, you know what I mean? These niggas want ice water. You know what I mean? Like the nigga that's telling motherfuckers that slavery didn't exist, like is telling his wife to go get her some ice water and shit. You know what I mean? So somebody gonna create a robot to go get this nigga some ice water. Or machine or something. Because they're gonna be tired of waking up getting this nigga ice water every time he want it, going to the store to get some Lucy's because these niggas want it. So that's what I'm saying about us and the creativity of the gods. But yeah, man, I don't worry about it, man. I don't want to go back to that time, man. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to go back to that time in that fucking space, that energy at all. I did not like that. That shit was scary. It was scary. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was scary. And I don't know why it's scary. Like, what the fuck is scary about it, right? What's so scary about that energy? Again, man, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees and shit. And that's what I be trying to, I try to remind us all the time. So when me and I couldn't see the forest, I'm just looking at these motherfucking dangerous ass trees. It was a terrible fucking place, a terrible space. I couldn't take it. I didn't like it. I'm glad I'm out of it. I'm glad I'm back into the spiritual richness, the spiritual enlightenment, this essence. You know what I'm saying? Like, sheesh, this is where I am. This is where I want to be. You know, I know it seems crazy to, you know, But man, like I don't know anything else but spirituality. I don't know anything else but being one, being the sun, being light and love, and excuse me, helping people. I don't know. Does that make me like a weak person and shit? I guess. I guess. But strength is there is a strength and weakness and shit. Like there's a strength in a motherfucker letting someone else take the lead. There's a strength in letting someone else have an opportunity to, you know what I mean, to live their dream. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I want to give niggas the opportunities to live their dreams. I feel like we haven't had that as a people. You know what I mean? I know that's crazy. Maybe it wasn't time for it, obviously, right? But hey, man, like, and again, what is our dream? I'm saying like, I understand. What the fuck is what are you going to do when it's all over, right? Or who are you going to be when it's all over and shit? That's what I'm saying. Like when it's all over, we want to know who we are. We want to be us. Nothing changes about us. It's just the world changes. That's what this is all about. Because when it's over, who are you? When we win, when we're successful, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't fake the funk. I can't not manifest. I can't not get what I want. I know better. I gotta do better. It's the residuals. It's what happens when you fight and when you work. It's what happens when you put in the work. It's what happens when you endure the process. So as you put in the work, as you endure the process, guess what? Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. Manifestings on manifestings and manifestings. That's what people need to see. That's what we need to love and encourage and to be a part of. It's just winning. And just wanting more and just wanting the best, wishing well. I want to see people succeed, but I want them to succeed at a goal of their choice. We got to trust ourselves. We got to know ourselves. We got to fight for what's right inside of ourselves. Man, this is a spiritual war. I declared it. I'm ready to win this motherfucker. I'm ready to I'm ready to live after we win. Like y'all hear me talking about what's going to happen, how life's going to be after this shit. Like, cause I can't imagine what's about to happen, but I know after this shit it's going to be amazing. It's going to be great, and that's what we doing this shit. We are going to stay amazing. We are going to stay great. Like again, you know how funny this shit is. Like this the one. Like this week I was saying like I'm gonna put up a video every day. I was trying some shit. I was trying to do a live stream every day, but I was really like sick, and I don't want people to be like looking at my nose and it was like boogies and all types of stuff, and I was tired. Like I couldn't really do it. I wasn't like crazy. I stupid sick, but like I just couldn't do it. But I had content. I was like, I'm gonna fight this shit. I'm gonna put out something every day. We're gonna do something. We're gonna show something. We're gonna work. We're gonna keep sharing, keep sharing. We're gonna keep fighting. That's what I feel like that was about for me. It's like, bro, like, do you want this shit? Like, are you willing to like, even if you're sick, you still gonna keep pushing this shit. You still gonna keep sharing and keep fighting, even if I got, you know, nobody. I'm still gonna keep pushing. Still gonna keep fighting. And, you know, I don't want y'all to like to think that I'm trying, you know. But yeah, man, like I'm excited. I'm just leaving it at that, man. I'm excited, brother. Really, yeah, man. what can you do with the sun? You know, it's like either you are the sun or you ain't the sun. Either you are or you're not. Yep. It's just such an amazing life, brother, sister, God. It's amazing. Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. Nobody told you today I love you. Love being in love with you. Appreciate your time. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. Man, what a beautiful day on Earth. You know? Salute Black Indian defenders. Salute the resistance. Resistance. Yeah, man. Feels so good. Feels so good. Feels so good. You already know. Peace.